Hey peeps. I had some leftover paint and a couple of these painted decals left over, and I thought, well, rather than them going to waste, I had this shabby, worn out little cupboard thingy. I'm not quite sure what the correct name for one of these things. I guess a little cupboard lying around, and it's definitely seen better days. And it's just had my plants stood on top of it. I've kept it dust free, but it's just, yeah, it just doesn't look pretty. So I figured, well, I'll have a go and use some of my leftover things from the desk makeover to see if I can do something with this, or maybe it's just a lost cause and I end up throwing it out. We'll see. So this is going to be an exciting little rescue. It shouldn't be too much work. Chalk paint doesn't really require much preparation, but maybe I scuff it up a little bit with some sandpaper just to be sure, and then we can start painting it. So I kind of figured a grey and light grey theme, like the desk, seeing as that's what I'm working with. So of course I'll be taking off this hinge here and here so I can get everything painted and not get any paint on the hinges, but I got my screwdriver set there to take that off so I can paint that. And also I have some of this wood repair putty, because where this vinyl strip thing that was on this pressboard here came off, it's got some gaps, so I'm just going to smooth these over and just paint over it. So yeah, let's see what we can do, peeps. I'm looking forward to seeing the result. So I've officially reached the point of no return. Everything is dismantled and well and truly scuffed up. As you can see here, I've just gone along with some sandpaper along the veneer and scuffed it up, so it just gives the paint a little bit something extra to grab to. I know it says that chalk paint usually requires no preparation, but I'm not too sure with veneer, so rather safe than sorry. So hopefully I've done a good enough job in scuffing everything up here. Tape that off there, and I've also used some wood putty filler to seal off this exposed end of the pressboard. That this veneer piece here, that was also along there, it fell off, so I've just sealed it up, and I've also done it at the bottom of the door here as well, because it was missing a piece there. So I'm just going to go ahead and mask everything off, because this is going to be a two-tone dark grey, light grey. So seeing as I'm losing daylight, I'm just going to get everything taped off, and if I still have enough light I might get the first coat of paint on. Anyway peeps, we'll catch up maybe tomorrow, or when I manage to have time to pick this up again. So yeah. And as if by magic, we have a vast improvement. So I have done a lot of work since my last update on this video. All of the painting is done. It really didn't take that long at all after I'd done the cleanup and the scuff, and the paint just went on beautifully. So I got everything done, and I've done it in the same style as the desk, the quote-unquote light grey, although I'm really still not seeing it, and the dark grey with the two leftover decals. Yeah, unfortunately I only had these two left, the left and the right top ones, so that's pretty much the only way I could really place them that looked decent. Ideally I would have liked one in one corner there and in the opposite bottom corner. But yeah, I'm just working with what I've got, and considering it's a let's just try and see if I can salvage this cupboard with leftover paint and supplies, I think the result is very good. I'm quite happy with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the shellac protective coat on in my recently broken Duval glass. It's about to go out into the glass recycling, so I'm just giving it one final use before it goes. So if you know it, you know it, guys. Some good stuff right there. Not sponsored, but still. Anyway, I went on a tangent there. So yes, I'm going to get the shellac protective coat on, and then once that's all done, we can start reassembling it. Ta-da! The final result. And my gosh, I am so happy with how this turned out. It looks great. Okay, like I said before, it's not exactly how I would have done it if I had a bit more freedom to choose, but this was a leftover project on a cupboard I wasn't even sure I was going to keep. But seeing this, it's definitely one less thing for the dump. You know, an old and dated vinyl pressboard and some real wooden parts, cupboard from, I think, probably the 70s, judging from the style of it. And now it has a whole new lease of life. It looks fantastic. And hopefully it will last another 10, maybe 20 years. Who knows? We'll see. I think 20 years is probably pushing it, but I'm happy that I've extended the life of it. So I think, seeing as this matches the desk that I done for my son, I think we're going to make this a companion item, and maybe it'll eventually become a bedside table for his bedroom or something. But yeah, very, very happy. What do you think, guys? I think I've definitely got the bug for redoing furniture. I have some more pieces that need to be done, so I still have some of this paint left over, and I have an idea of what to do with the other pieces. So watch this space, and we'll definitely be doing another one. Anyway, peeps, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, much love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.